JKR അക്കാദമിയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി സ്വാഗതം. ആദ്യം തന്നെ റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, നിങ്ങൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഈ ചാനൽ കാണുന്നതെങ്കിലോ ഇതുവരെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല എങ്കിലോ ഇന്ന് തന്നെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം. കാരണം ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് ബെൽ ബട്ടൺ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രമേ ഞാൻ അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ ലഭ്യമാവുകയുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ തഹസിൽദാർ സീനിയർ സൂപ്രണ്ടന്റ് ലാൻഡ് റവന്യൂ കാറ്റഗറി നമ്പർ 566/2021 ഈ തസ്തികയിലേക്ക് അപേക്ഷ സമർപ്പിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള എല്ലാ ക്ലാസ്സുകളും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ചാനലിലൂടെ ലഭ്യമാണ്. ക്ലാസ്സുകളെല്ലാം തന്നെ പ്ലേലിസ്റ്റിൽ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പുതുതായിട്ട് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം പ്ലേലിസ്റ്റ് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ ക്ലാസ്സുകളെല്ലാം തന്നെ ലഭ്യമാവുന്നതാണ്. അല്ലാതെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ കിട്ടുന്നില്ല എങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്നെ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്താൽ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ ഞാൻ നമ്പർ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾ എന്നെ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്താൽ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വാട്സപ്പ് വഴി അയച്ച് നൽകുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ തഹസിൽദാർ സീനിയർ സൂപ്രണ്ടന്റ് ലാൻഡ് റവന്യൂ കാറ്റഗറി നമ്പർ 566/2021 സിലബസ് വൈസ് മോഡൽ എക്സാം ആണ് ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ മോഡൽ എക്സാം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ മെയിൻ എക്സാമിന്റെ അതേ രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ തയ്യാറാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള മോഡൽ എക്സാം ആണ് ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ഈ മെയിൻ എക്സാമിനായിട്ട് തയ്യാറെടുക്കുന്ന ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് ഒക്കെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒന്നാണ് ഈ മോഡൽ എക്സാം അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ പഠന നിലവാരം എത്രയുണ്ട് എന്ന് കൃത്യമായിട്ട് തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വിലയിരുത്താൻ സാധിക്കും ഈ മോഡൽ എക്സാമിലൂടെ. ആൻസർ കീ ഞാൻ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ഈ മോഡൽ എക്സാം സാധാരണ മെയിൻ എക്സാം എഴുതുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ മോഡൽ എക്സാം എഴുതുക. അതിനുശേഷം ഞാൻ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ആൻസർ കീ ആയിട്ട് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്ത് കൊടുത്ത് നോക്കി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എത്ര മാർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട് എന്ന് നിങ്ങൾ വിലയിരുത്തി അതിന് ഓരോരുത്തരും അവരവർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന മാർക്കുകൾ എനിക്ക് മെസ്സേജ് ചെയ്യുക. ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ മാർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് പ്രത്യേക പ്രശംസ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് മോഡൽ എക്സാമിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. ആദ്യത്തെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നോക്കാം. വിച്ച് വൺ ഓഫ് ദ ഫോളോയിങ് പ്ലേസസ് വാസ് എ മിന്റ് സെന്റർ ഓഫ് ദ യുദ്ധയാസ്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ ബയാന, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി റോഹ്ടക്, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി ബെയർലി, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി മഥുര. Other question. During whose region Mahayana sect of Buddhism came into existence? Option A Ashoka, option B Kanishka, option C Ajastaru, option D Nagarjuna. Other question. In the Rigvedic Dasrajan Yudha, Battle of 10 Kings, the Bharatas emerged winner at the bank of dash. Option A the Indus river, option B the Saraswati river, option C the Sutlej river, option D the Pattini river. Other question. The earliest evidence of domestication of animals has been provided by Atmagrah. In which of the following states is located Atmagrah? Option നോക്കാം. Option A Rajasthan, option B Madhya Pradesh, option C Gujarat, option D Maharashtra. Other question. The Pattini cult was established by which Sangam ruler? Option A Nedunjaral Adan the Chera ruler, option B Sengutwan the Chera ruler, option C Karikala the Chola ruler, option D Nedunjelian the Pandyan ruler. Other question. Satmala hills are located in which among the following states? Option A Gujarat, option B Uttar Pradesh, option C Maharashtra, option D Rajasthan. Other question. India's only active volcano is located at which among the following places? Option A Car Nicobar, option B Baran Island, option C Maya Buddhar, option D Lakshadweep. Other question. India's largest inland saline wetland system is located in which of the following states? Option A Gujarat, option B Rajasthan, option C Orissa, option D Andhra Pradesh. Other question. Which among the following is the latest refinery established? Option A DOE, option B Panipat, option C Trombe, option D Visakhapatnam. Other question. Raniganj coal bed methane CBM acreage is located in which of the following state? Option A Jharkhand, option B West Bengal, option C Bihar, option D Orissa. Other question. What do you mean by the supply of goods? Option A stock available for sale, option B total stock in the warehouse, Option C, the actual production of the goods. Option D, quantity of the goods offered for sale at a particular price per unit of time. Other question. What do you mean by under condition of a perfect competition in the product market? Option A, MRP is equal to VMB. Option B, MRP greater than VMB. Option C, VMB greater than MRP. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Which of the following is the relation that the law of demand defines? Option A, income and the price of a commodity. Option B, price and the quantity of a commodity. Option C, income and the quantity demanded. Option D, quantity demanded and quantity supplied. Other question. What do you mean by a mixed economy? Option A, modern and traditional industries. Option B, public and private sectors. Option C, foreign and domestic investments. Option D, commercial and subsistence farming. Other question. What do you mean by the demand of a commodity? Option A, desire for the commodity. Option B, need for the commodity. Option C, quantity demanded of that commodity. Option D, quantity that consumers are able and willing to buy at various prices during any particular period of time. Other question. The governor of a state is appointed by the president on the advice of the dash. Option A, Prime Minister. Option B, Vice President. Option C, Chief Minister. Option D, Chief Justice. Other question. The President gives his resignation to the dash. Option A, Chief Justice. Option B, Parliament. Option C, Vice President. Option D, Prime Minister. Other question. For what period does the Vice President of India hold office? Option A, 5 years. Option B, till the age of 65 years. Option C, 6 years. Option D, 2 years. Other question. Who among the following holds office during the pleasure of the President? Option A, Governor. Option B, Elections Commissioner. Option C, Speaker of Lok Sabha. Option D, Prime Minister. Other question. Which of the following is not true regarding the payment of the emoluments of the President? Option A, they can be reduced during a financial emergency. Option B, they are shown separately in the budget. Option C, they are charged on the contingency fund of India. Option D, they do not require any parliament sanction. Other question. The total number of members nominated by the President to the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is option A, 16, option B, 18, option C, 14, option D, 12. Other question. Which one of the following does not constitute the electoral college for electing the President? Option A, electing President of India. Option A, elected members of Lok Sabha. Option B, elected members of the Legislative Assembly of each state. Option C, elected members of the Legislative Council. Option D, elected members of Rajya Sabha. Other question. Which of the following appointments is not made by the President of India? Option A, Chief of the Army. Option B, Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Option C, Chief Justice of India. Option D, Chief of the Air Force. Other question. The Planning Commission was established in the year. Option A, 1947. Option B, 1948. Option C, 1950. Option D, 1965. Other question. The first plan started on option A, 1950. Option B, 1951. Option C, 1965. Option D, 1991. Other question. Planning Commission was scrapped on option A, 2015. Option B, 2014. Option C, 2017, option D, 2012. Other question. Formation of Niti Aayog was announced in option A, 15th August 2015. Option B, 15th August 2014. Option C, 26th January 2015. Option D, 26th January 2014. Other question. Which of the following is not a feature of Indian planning? Option A, development planning. Option B, indicative planning. Option C, democratic planning. Option D, centralized planning. Other question. The following is not a source of vitamin. Option A milk, option B amla, option C lemon, option D green chili. അടുത്ത question. The breathing rate in human being is option A 36 per minute, option B 12 to 20 per minute, option C 72 per minute, option D 20 to 30 per minute. അടുത്ത question. Which part of a eye which can be transplanted? Option A retina, option B cornea, option C optic nerves, option D complete eye. Other question. Lactose is made up of option A glucose plus fructose, option B glucose plus glucose, option C glucose plus lactose, option D fructose plus fructose. Other question. Man presses more weight on earth at option A sitting position, option B standing position, option C lying position, option D none of these. Other question. Piece of ice is dropped in a vessel containing kerosene. When ice melts, the level of kerosene will option A rise, option B fall, option C remain same, option D none of these. Other question. Young's modulus is the property of dash. Option A gas only, option B both solid and liquid, option C liquid only, option D solid only. Other question. The process in which carbonate R is heated strongly in the absence of air to convert it into metal oxide is called dash. Option A roasting, option B reduction, option C calcination, option D smelting. Other question. Newland's relation is called dash. Option A musical law, option B law of octaves, option C periodic law, option D atomic mass law. Other question. In diamond, each carbon atom is bonded to 4 other carbon atoms to form dash. Option A hexagonal array, option B a rigid 3-dimensional structure, option C a structure in the shape of a football, option D a structure of a ring. Other question. Dhanu Jatra is currently celebrated in which state? Option A Odisha, option B Telangana, option C Jharkhand, option D Madhya Pradesh. Other question. The Randstab that was recently in the news in which state? Option A Bihar, option B Maharashtra, option C Meghalaya, option D Uttar Pradesh. Who received the famous Sangeeta Kalanidhi award of the Music Academy recently? Option A S. Soumya, option B Sudha Raghunathan, option C Bombay Jayasri, option D Aruna Sairam. Other question. Ratna Ojha, who recently passed away, was a theatre artist and activist of which state? Option A Odisha, option B Meghalaya, option C Assam, option D West Bengal. Other question. Which Indian state has recently declared the disease caused by the novel coronavirus as a state calamity? Option A Tamil Nadu, option B Kerala, option C Karnataka, option D Telangana. Other question. Which state government has recently launched a scheme named Nadu-Nedu for modernizing hospitals? Option A Telangana, option B Andhra Pradesh, option C Karnataka, option D Tamil Nadu. Other question. The Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad Indian Student Parliament of the year 2020 was organized in which state/UT? Option A West Bengal, option C B New Delhi, option C Chandigarh, option D Assam. Other question. The project to construct a new integrated checkpost at Sabroom has been approved. The town Sabroom is located in which northeastern state? Option A Assam, option B Tripura, option D Nagaland, option D Meghalaya. Other question. Which state/UT has announced Operation Shield in containment zones to contain the spread of COVID-19? Option A Maharashtra, option B Telangana, option C New Delhi, option D Punjab. Other question. COVID Pharma, a mobile application to track people who purchase medicine for probable symptoms of COVID-19 over the counter has been launched by which state? Option A Karnataka, option B Gujarat, option C Andhra Pradesh, option D Bihar. Other question. How many cities of the country were given the 5-star garbage free tag under the garbage free star rating for the cities? Option A 4, option B 6, option C 10, option D 15. Other question. Researchers from Wadia Institute of Himalayan Geology have used garbels to trace the paleoclimatic history of which river? Option A Indus, option B Sutlej, option D Chenab, option D Beas. What is the average of first 150 natural numbers? Option A 70, option B 70.5, option C 75, option D 75.5. Other question. 0.003 into 0.02 is equal to question mark. Option A 0.06, option B 0.006, option C 0.0006, option D 0.0006. Other question. What is the average of the numbers 0, 0, 4, 10, 5 and 5? Option A 2, option B 3, option C 4, option D 5. Other question. What is the value of x in the equation 3x minus 15 minus 6 is equal to 0? Option A 7, option B 8, option C 9, option D minus 9. Other question. Minus 4 plus 4 is equal to question mark. Option A 0, option B 2, option C 4, option D 8. Other question. What should come in place of question mark in the following number series? Option A 132, 156 question mark, 210, 240, 272. Other question. Option A 196, option B 182, option C 199, option D 204. Other question. What should come next in the following letter sequence? A, B, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D. Option A, option B, E, option C, C, option D, B. Other question. How many 4s are there preceded by 7 but not followed by 3? Option A 5, 9, 3, 2, 1, 7, 4, 2, 6, 9, 7, 4, 6, 1, 3, 2, 8, 7, 4, 1, 3, 8, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 9, 5, 8, 2, 0, 1, 8, 7, 4, 6, 3. Option A 4, option B 3, option C 6, option D 5. Other question. Find the wrong numbers in the given series. 8, 27, 127, 25, 343, 1381. Option A 27, option B 8, option C 343, option D 1381. Other question. Cup, lip, bird, question mark. Option A grass, option B forest, option C beak, option D bush. Her thinking leans dash democracy. Option A with, option B towards, option C for, option D none of these. Other question. He got too tired dash over work. Option A because of, option B because of, option C on, option D for. Other question. Dash his principles. He has to be very careful. Option A with regards of, option B with regard on, option C with regard to, option D none of these. Other question. Building has been built dash the new plan. Option A accordance to, option B in accordance with, option C for, option D about. Other question. He crossed the broken bridge dash warning. Option A in spite of, option B in spite of, option C on, option D about. Scorching is a dash. Option A verb, option B adverb, option C noun, option D adjective. Other question. Every school and college dash a playground. Option A has, option B have, option C has been, option D have been. Other question. Dash means to escape from punishment. Option A run around in circles, option B beat the trap, option C the black sheep, option D buttercup. Other question. Dash is in passive form. Option A he had been giving a pen, option B he was giving a pen, option C he was given a pen, option D he got given a pen. The hardly speaks English dash. Option A will he, option B won't he, option C does he, option D doesn't he. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. താഴെ കൊടുക്കുന്നവയിലെ ശരിയായ പദം ഏത്? പ്രാതിനിധ്യം, 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 പ്രാതിനിധ്യം. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. താഴെ കൊടുക്കുന്നവയിൽ ശരിയായ പദം ഏത്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ കൈയക്ഷരം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി കൈയക്ഷരം, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി കൈയക്ഷരം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി കൈയക്ഷരം. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്ന വാചകങ്ങളിൽ ശരിയായത് തിരഞ്ഞെടുത്തെഴുതുക. ഓപ്ഷൻ എ 2 ആനകൾ ചത്തു, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി 2 ആന ചത്തു, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി 2 ആന ചെരിഞ്ഞു, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി 2 ആനകൾ ചെരിഞ്ഞു. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. അർത്ഥപഞ്ചാശത്ത് എന്നത് ഏത് സംഖ്യയെ കുറിക്കുന്ന വാക്കാണ്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ 250, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി 25, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി 50, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി 55. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. സ്റ്റേറ്റ്മെന്റ് എന്നതിന്റെ വിവർത്തിത പദം ഏത്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ നീരട്ടിപ്പേര്, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി പ്രമാണം, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി കൈപ്പീത്ത്, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി രശീതി. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. പയസിന്റെ കടൽ എന്നതിന് തുല്യമായ പദം ഏത്? പയോജം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി പയോദം, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി പയോദരം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി പയോദതി. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. സമാനമായ പതിയോട് കൂടിയവൾ എന്നതിന് തുല്യമായ പദം ഏത്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ സപതിനി, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി സപതി, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി സപതി, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി സപതി. ഉറി എന്ന വാക്കിന്റെ പര്യായ പദം തെരഞ്ഞെടുത്തെഴുതുക. ഓപ്ഷൻ എ ആടകം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി ഊയൽ, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി കാജം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി ആടിക. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ഉറുമ്പ് എന്ന വാക്കിന്റെ പര്യായ പദം ഏത്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ പിപീലിക, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി പിപ്പിരി, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി പിപ്പിയോലി, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി പിപ്പരി. ഐഹികം വിപരീത പദം ഏത്? ഓപ്ഷൻ എ അനൈഹികം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി അനാഹികം, ഓപ്ഷൻ സി പരൈഹികം, ഓപ്ഷൻ ഡി പാരത്രികം. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. Section 162 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 is for the protection of dash. Option A accused, option B witness, option C police officer, option D magistrate. The protection under Section 162 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 is dash. Option A available in civil proceedings. Option B available for proceedings under Article 32 and or 226 of the Constitution. Option C not available in rape cases. Option D only available in criminal enquiry or trial in respect of the offence under investigation. Under the provisions of Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 confessions. Option A can only be made to the authorized persons. Option B only the magistrate enjoys the power of recording confessions. Option C made to the police officer are valid. Option D made by the accused while in police custody to a police officer is valid. Under Section 164 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Option A only the statement of a person produced by the police or investigations agencies can be recorded. Option B statement of the person approaching the magistrate independently can be recorded. Option C the statement made need not be voluntary. Option D the police officer is authorized to record the statement. Which of the following is true of Section 31 CRPC? Option A it relates to the quantum of the punishment that the court has jurisdiction to pass where the accused is convicted of 2 or more offences at the one trial. Option B it is rule of the procedural law. Option C either A or B. Option D both A and B. Which of the following statement is not true regarding the charge sheet made under the provisions of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? Option A in case of offence of a rape of a child the charge sheet must be submitted within 3 months of the FIR. Option B after submission of charge sheet there cannot be any further investigation into the case by police. Option C the right to be released on bail is lost once the charge sheet is filled. Option D charge sheet against absconding accused can be filled even if the accused is not arrested. The term taking cognizance under the provisions of Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 means. Option A starting a trial. Option B completing preliminary requirements for starting a criminal trial. Option C taking notice of the matter judicially. Option D, an administrative action to decide it if criminal trial is required. Third question. Under the provisions of Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, for taking cognizance of an offence, option A, judicial application of mind by the magistrate is not needed. Option B, it is not open to the court to analyze the evidence produced. Option C, is an area exclusively within the domain of the magistrate and the officer in charge of the case. Option D, the offence must be committed within the territorial jurisdiction of a first-class judicial magistrate. Third question. Under the provisions of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, cognizance can be taken of dash. Option A, offence. First one, offence. Second one, accused. Option third one, witness. Option D, offenders. Fourth one. Option A, 1 only. Option B, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. Option C, 1 and 2. Option D, 1 and 4. Third question. Which of the following requirements need not be followed under section 200 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? Option A, the complaint must be examined. Option B, examination of the complaint must be under oath. Option C, the accused must be given an opportunity to be heard. Option D, the examination of the complainant must be reduced to writing. Third question. Under the provisions of section 202 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, the magistrate cannot dash. Option A, conduct the inquiry himself. Option B, ask the police officer to conduct an investigation. Option C, ask a person who is not police officer to conduct an investigation. Option D, use judicial discretion. Third question. The magistrate under the provisions of section 203 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 can dismiss a complaint. Option A, even if the proceedings against the accused have commenced. Option B, even if there is sufficient ground for proceedings. Option C, even if inquiry under section 202 of the CRPC is not done. Option D, even if the complaint is not examined. Third question. Which of the following statements hold true for the plea of guilty under the provisions of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? Option A, the place of not guilty is not recognized by CRPC. Option B, pleader can make plea of guilty on behalf of the accused. Option C, the admission made by the accused is binding on him. Option D, plea of guilty to capital charge is inadmissible. Third question. Under section 239 and 244 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, 1. Reasons must be given if the accused is discharged. Second one, reasons must be given if the charges are framed against him. Third one, hearing includes hearing of evidence it needed. Option A, 1 and 2. Option B, 1 and 3. Option C, 2 and 3. Option D, only 3. Third question. Under section 243 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, option A, a magistrate cannot issue summons to the complainant for being examined as a witness of the accused. Option B, the court cannot ask the accused to deposit expenses which might be incurred by the witness. Option C, at the instance of the accused, the complaint can be re-summoned. Option D, all of the above. Third question. Discharge of the accused under section 249 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Option A is considered to be acquittal for the purpose of the section 300 of CRPC. Option B is based on the merits of the case. Option C acts as a bar on filing second complaint. Option D need not be done in case of complainant dies. Third question. Which of the following statements hold true under section 248 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? Option A, the magistrate does not have power to discharge the accused. Option B, this section will apply when some evidence has been let in and such evidence is not satisfactory. Option C, this section does not apply in case the prosecution cannot produce any evidence. Option D, the magistrate does not have power to pass sentence on the accused. Third question. The order of the compensation under section 250 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 can be made. Option A, In case where the offences are compounded, option B, where discharge or acquittal is not made, option C, by the magistrate, only where the offence charge is triable by him, option D, by the successor in office. Other question. An order under dash of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 acts as a bar under section 300 of the Code to the trial of the accused for the same offence. Option A, section 256, option B, section 203, option C, section 227, option D, section 239. Another question. Discharge of the accused under section 249 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Option A, is considered to be acquittal for the purpose of section 300 of CRPC. Option B, is based on the merit in the case. Option C, act as a bar on filling second complaint. Option D, need not be done it case the complainant dies. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇഷ്ടമായി എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ക്ലാസ് ഇഷ്ടമായി ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം, പരമാവധി എല്ലാവരിലേക്ക് എത്തിച്ചു കൊടുക്കും. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞു നിർത്തട്ടെ. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.